I believe in this sense China can play a very important role also in humanitarian action. We see, of course, China often acting bilaterally, but we have also seen China increasingly supporting multilateral actors, humanitarian actors, and I believe this will be very interesting to see how China will situate itself in a world where many countries reduce their humanitarian budgets. We are, with a number of academia, with think tanks, with government entities in discussions on how China is also stepping up its contribution to humanitarian aid. A number also of financial decisions, grants that are being given to organizations, bilateral aids. I think there is clearly a trajectory towards doing more, which is positive. I think another tendency that I observed in the last 3 years and that I found interesting is also to see how the whole issue of mediation seems to come a little bit more to the forefront. China may become more active in the field of mediation. We have seen a number of interesting evolutions. A few years back, for instance, the re-establishment of relationships between Saudi Arabia and Iran. We have seen the Palestinian factions coming to Beijing. We have seen China making a number of proposals on how peace negotiations should be embarked upon, according to which criteria. And we have seen new organizations emerging, like the International Organization for Mediation, where China has been providing the impetus to have such an organization in Hong Kong. And all that points to a landscape where China may not only become more active in terms of humanitarian aid, but may also become more active as a force that proposes solutions and will try to help overcome situations of antagonism and war. China has been very active, of course, a leading actor in development efforts. I think it's indicated in the 15th five-year plan that China wants to increase also its support to humanitarian action. I will very closely follow that, even once having left China, how China will, in a way, even more invest this space of humanitarian action and hopefully become a major force for good in terms of humanitarian action.